Black Coffee with a Side of Tea starts now only on Stunner Radio.
Welcome back, guys, to Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. It's Saturday, July 10th. Again, we want to make sure that we understand that Lucky Numbers is next tomorrow. So buy them tickets tonight because I need to borrow some money. Can I have some coins?
So buy the tickets so T Baby can borrow. Buy the tickets, then call T Baby tomorrow.
Yes. I'm talking to y'all.
Oh.
I'm not talking to the women, I'm talking to y'all.
Oh, well, y'all buy the tickets and call Lisa the Boss Lady and T Baby tomorrow.
Right. So we're back this week. We want to do a sister check-in this week with everybody. We have a lovely Brittany.
Yes, hello.
And we're going to do a sister check-in. So how was your week?
Busy.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm here, so I'm not going to complain.
Okay.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Lisa the Boss Lady.
My week was not as busy as productive, and I'm super excited for everything that I have going on. Of course, you know, my mind goes like 1,000 miles a minute. And so it's hard to try to, I guess, zero in on what I need to zero in on.
Right.
But I'm learning to write things down and to go by a schedule. So it was a pretty productive week.
Okay.
That's it.
Zoe.
Well, hi guys. My week was very busy as well. You know, I'm doing my candles and my website has been booming. But recently I've been looking for a house, so that's house hunting has been draining, especially with the market right now. But yeah, it's going. So
Okay.
just keep me in your prayers. Just keep me in your prayers.
I definitely will because I've been where you been.
Right.
So my week was really good. I got some great news on yesterday. So I'm excited. I'll share later. So I'm excited about that. It was a good week. It's winding down. Summer's winding down. People are taking vacations. Unlike myself, I'm not. So I'm on vacation in my mind. I stay on vacation in my mind.
I mean, that's important.
Yes.
I stay in Jamaica with a drink all the time.
Okay. Hey.
With the sand and the accent and all that, I'm good.
No, that's right.
So I'm permanently on vacation. But how's Brian? I will pray for you because I gave up several times. Several times. It was a long, tedious process. I'm 4 years in.
Okay.
So yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
It's worth it. Miss Brittany, tell us about your business.
So I am the owner of a Kind Gesture Home Care. We provide services to seniors, anyone 21 and older, or anybody with an intellectual disability.
Okay.
So I staff out. I send people, caregivers to people's homes.
Okay.
So we offer services such as companionship, personal care, doctor's appointments, errands, transportation, really anything. So just say if you having a mommy makeover or a BBL, or maybe you experiencing memory loss, yes, we can come to your home and service you.
Oh wow,
that is
amazing.
I love that.
Thank
I really love that. So what made you have that idea?
Well, okay, so I've done CNA for over.
We're gonna find out about that right after this break. It's your girl Lisa Danae. I should have been introduced, but I wasn't. That's okay. T-Baby getting it together. I'm gonna be running your show today for Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. So when you hear my voice, that means I'm keeping these ladies on track. So we'll be right back after this break, and we're gonna hear all about a Kind Gesture Home Care Agency. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for healthy meal prep, family-style meals, or catering for your next event, look no further than the East Traveling Square Kitchen with Chef Square, Alan Phillips, specializing in soul food, family-style dining, and southern flavor. Chef Square can adhere to dietary needs like keto and bariatric meal prep without compromising on taste. Take advantage of weekly meal plans like the Starter Pack, 5 meals for $75 with 3 entree choices. Additional meal plans and contact-free delivery is available. Contact Chef Square of the East Traveling Square Kitchen today at 832-495-8836 and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
And we're back with our special guest, Miss Brittany. She was giving us some of the things that she has going on with her business. She provides many services. So go ahead and finish telling us about your business.
Yes, so I've been a CNA for over 10 years. I worked in many facilities. I've did work for agencies as well. So in the midst, I kind of sat back and observed and see what I would do differently. Because a lot of times at these facilities, you have staff to ratio, like you have one caregiver to 16, residents. And I just asked myself, like, how do you really properly take care of someone, like give them the proper care? So, as I'm studying, I'm like, okay, I'm going back to school. So I went back to school, got my master's in healthcare administration. Okay. And then I'm like, I'm opening up a home care agency. And I just kind of just went from there. I was in the midst of relocating. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I've been here. Thank you. I've been here this month makes a year. So,
Glad you brought this here.
Right. Yes, so now that I'm here, so let me just put my business out there and just get it started.
Right. I'm sure you'll have a lot of clientele because we have a lot of that population is very prevalent. Mm-hmm. So you'll have a lot of people who reach out because a lot of people have surgeries and they need assistance because they don't have anybody other family members when they go out on leave to help them with the process of taking care of their kids or taking care of their home or having somebody massage the lymphatic areas and stuff like that. So just having that helping hand is very important.
Yes.
So we have a comment from Kiara Douglas. She says, yes, ladies, women empowerment. Yes, Brittany, a kind gesture home. We love you. She also says Louisville is in the house. Hey, Kiara girl.
Hey. Louisville, Kentucky. Right? So did you go to the Kentucky Derby when you was in Kentucky?
Not really.
She took a pause.
Not really. But I would definitely, I'm going to go back and visit and go and actually attend the Derby because we do have a lot of Derby festivities, but you need to go to the actual Kentucky Derby event.
In order to go
to get the experience.
Okay.
Yes. So definitely very diverse. It's a horse race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So but on the back end, people usually throw parties, the celebrities that come in. It's a lot of turn up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I have to take a trip to Kentucky.
I know, right? I didn't even think about that.
Come right back.
Oh, we come? Well,
Right.
I can speak for myself. I'll come back. I love
So
that.
you like it in Houston?
Yes, I love it so far. Been meeting a lot of good people, a lot of helpful people. So I am here to stay.
Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That is amazing to hear. Because sometimes people don't have, an open reception. I'm so glad that we are opening and we are able to, accept more people, help more, and we are actually doing a lot more empowering each other. We are doing, being better with that, and I'm so proud to hear that. I'm glad that you've had that experience here.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, because it can be nerve-wracking moving to a new city, especially when you don't know anybody.
Yes, I agree. I moved here, me and my husband, my kids,
Okay.
nobody else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so having to learn different areas and the e-ways and, but I'm very flexible. So, and I like change. I actually like change. So I adapt pretty well.
That's good.
That's really good to hear. I'm excited for you.
I do. It's like you drop me off in Alaska, I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh, wow. Right. So you come back and have an igloo.
Right? I'm gonna tell y'all this igloo life, okay?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's amazing. So do you have anything else that's on your agenda?
So So yes, so you all are the first to know I am a travel agent now. So
Congratulations, my
thank
fellow
you.
travel agent.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
So part of my reason of becoming a travel agent is so that I can promote wellness for my clients and for my caregivers. So, you know, we get a lot of family members that are unable to take vacation. So the purpose of a kind gesture and going into travel agent is to be able to prep those trips and plan those trips. And I don't have to go outside to like make sure your family is taken care of and, you know, planning the trip so I can do it all, you know. So
That's a bonus.
yes,
One-stop shop.
definitely. Because you do get a lot of families that are unable to take a vacation because they have to take care of their loved ones. So, you know, if I can schedule my caregivers to come to your house to take care of your mom or your father, and then you take your vacation, you're able to video chat at any time to just check on them.
Right.
Definitely go because mental health is very important.
Absolutely.
It really is
Absolutely.
peace of mind.
Yes,
To
definitely.
travel and know that they're taken care of.
To know.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And if they trust you with their loved one, of course they trust you with their travel.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, it definitely go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And I think that I want to definitely congratulate you on that and on that idea because my son, you know, has autism, and when he was growing up, it was difficult on me. And when I asked for a break, I can't because nobody want to watch him.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so that is an important service that people out there need. You know, people that constantly take care of their parents, and I'm not saying it as it's a burden, but if you are constantly caring for someone, you do need a break, and that does not make you a bad person
Right.
for that. And for you providing that service is amazing to me, and
Thank you.
you are awesome for
Right.
coming up with
Right.
that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that is the greatest idea because people don't think about taking a vacation because you're so focused on caring
Taking
for
care
your
of
loved one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've been in that caretaker role several times, and so a break was not an option for me. Me and my aunt had to rotate times, and I'd be like, "Hey, I need a break. Can you take over this week?" You know, just having that conversation. Those are hard conversations to have, and those are you are afraid to trust sometimes.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. And it is, and like even relocating here and having a small, I have a 3-year-old, and it's like, who am I gonna trust to watch, you know, my
Right.
3-year-old? Because I'm very particular, so very. So I'm just, you know, so for me to be able to interview and really train my caregivers, then if I'm not gonna, you know, if I trust you to watch my kids, then I would definitely trust you to watch my mom.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That is an important factor. And so you do background checks and things
Yes,
of that
I
nature?
do everything. Yes, I'm actually doing extra background checks
You say
throughout
extra?
random. Yes, because you don't know if you know people. I don't know what they get into, but down the line, yes, definitely extra background checks.
You say extra
I'm
background check.
hollering multiple references, but I do have a sense of training as well. So
Okay.
I mean, that's true though, because somebody could have gotten hired and then go out and go rob a liquor store the next weekend
And they want it.
And-
They're wanted at this point.
Exactly. And
Right.
you have no idea because they passed the
Working
background
for you.
check before you.
right.
You're right. You're absolutely right. And you don't know what people get into on the weekends, and we get into a lot these days.
Well, I'm glad she does extra background checks. 'Cause
Absolutely.
They actually had. I was listening to the radio, and there was a caregiver who was making videos about how she was making jokes about not taking care of her patients.
Yeah, and abusing. And
Right,
stuff like
abusing
that.
them, and I mean, and these people are entrusting you with their parents or their child or their grandparents, and
Their
you making jokes,
well-being.
and you trying to become a comedian on TikTok, and you gonna blame TikTok. TikTok done had nothing to do with your
No,
mind.
TikTok gonna get these people in trouble.
Right.
Exactly.
No,
TikTok is gonna get
these
Well,
people
they're
gonna get themselves in trouble.
On
Not
TikTok.
TikTok. See, I don't use TikTok a lot, but
I have not downloaded it yet. I still haven't.
I have it, but I don't use it
I
like
don't
that.
understand the hype behind it. I mean,
It's a quick edit.
It's funny to me.
It's quick
Yeah,
and
My daughter
funny.
sends them, but I'm not on them.
But no, I mean, just we're entrusting you with our loved ones.
right.
You shouldn't be making jokes about
That's not okay.
being disgruntled with your employer and then making jokes about it on TikTok and then blaming TikTok. Talking about these people trying to On a black box? No, baby, you was
On TikTok.
right. You had your phone in your hand. No,
You
one
made
that
a
to
conscious
yourself.
decision.
right.
No. And you know what? We do as a society, we do that. We blame, Facebook, it ruined people's relationships. No, you ruined
No,
your
you're
relationship.
right.
your own relationship
How
on
can an
Facebook.
inanimate
Right.
object do something to you? It is a social media tool.
That's
You
been
used it. That's all.
Right. Exactly.
That's crazy, but it's amazing to know that you have someone that actually does care, and you hear horror stories all the time,
All the
not
time.
just with the TikTok, but like before that, like I had already said, my dad is 91, he will never go to a home. It will
Right.
not happen.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Ever.
with you.
Right.
And my mom won't either. And my kids, you ain't putting me in one.
You don't want to be in prison.
I think a lot of the families though are not.
But you know what? That's. I mean, I guess it kind of would be a break, huh?
I'm going to a home. Yes, I picked my home out already. It's in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I will be there.
Right.
I will be in a home.
It is a break. It is a break because I mean it depends on the state you're in when you get to those homes.
Absolutely.
If you're still mobile and you're still mind is functioning great, then yes, that's a permanent vacation.
Absolutely.
Right.
Some
But
of them
if
are
you're-
real nice.
Right.
Yeah,
Some of them are very nice.
are nice. Some of
Right.
them, on the other
It's like a
hand, are
vacation.
not.
The one I'm
Yeah.
talking about is nice.
It's like
Yeah.
a resort.
I'm
When she
hustling
said
now.
Arizona, when you said Arizona, that already told me
Right.
it was
She
luxury.
said Scottsdale, Arizona, and
Yeah,
So she done researched this a lot.
Hard.
You know, I always
At least today done researched this a whole
Yes,
lot.
Lord.
We're gonna talk later.
Concerned now.
Right.
Right. Well, no, I mean, I can understand. I mean, I don't think she's at this place, but I was at this place one time where, taking care of my child and someone else's special needs child, I felt super overwhelmed. And I think one of my children threatened to have me put up somewhere crazy. And I was like, please, I won't have to cook or clean. And that's how I felt at that moment. Now, the next morning, I was like, what?
Right.
But at that moment,
At the moment, you was like, I'm gonna get a break.
right, that's a break. And so some people shouldn't have to feel like that. People shouldn't
Right.
have to, feel like being in a padded room is a break. Like that is a
Right.
luxury, like literally. And that, I kid you not, in my space, this was years ago, but in that space, that's how I felt. I felt that, okay, well, I ain't gotta clean up after nobody, I ain't gotta cook for nobody, whatever. Let me hug myself.
Right, right. I think a lot of times the families are uneducated about, it may be.
That's what it is.
But it may be the spur of the moment that you decide, okay, I don't know what to do. We need to find somebody to come in, take care of mom. What are we gonna do? A lot of times they just don't know what to do.
Right.
So I would just say recommend to, reach out. It can be any agency. Hopefully it's a kind gesture,
Mhm.
but definitely reach out, let them do a free in-home assessment.
Right.
See how we can service you,
Right,
because
right,
we'll
right.
come in. Our goal as an owner is to be able to offer solutions
Right.
for your situation. So I think education is the key. And just finding the right home, finding the right company that you want to work with to
Right.
be able to come in and help take care of you or your loved one.
Exactly.
And you do an in-home assessment.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So like you can match the right person to.
Exactly.
That is so
Yes.
awesome.
That's what I was going to ask. How
Right.
do you match?
Yeah, so during the interview process, they do take different assessments. And the same when I go in home and do assessments, the same thing. I get to know them, see what they're looking for, their likes, their dislikes. Maybe they have pets, maybe my caregiver don't like pets. So
Mhm,
I'll definitely try to figure out what would be the best fit for them, even down to the hours, even the location, because we all know Houston is big and you will be traveling across town.
Right.
So I try to narrow it down to the caregiver that is in the area as well.
Right. Oh, that makes a difference.
Yes.
You got it down to science.
Yes.
You got it down to science.
I love it.
I want to read some more comments from Kiara.
Okay.
Hey, Kiara, girl, she's a guest on the show too.
Right. Come on,
She
Kiara.
says, welcome to Douglas Family Care Home, small family-like home. We are caring for you as family, not a facility. She also says Brittany also will offer a lot of different options while in the home care. The implements self-care.
Yes, yes. So, so she's definitely my care coordinator.
Yes, come on, Mark. Come on now, kid.
Right. So she'll be next week. So we do offer incentives for our caregivers. So we do have a employee-based program, referral-based program. But in the midst, so one of my things that I do want to offer for my caregivers is to do like a homebound workshop, a credit building workshop, a mindset workshop. So so it's about my clients and my caregivers, but I really care about my caregivers. It doesn't matter if they don't want to work with me and they want their own business. My goal is to try to help you get to the next level. So by any means, because I realize everybody don't want to work for somebody. Some people want their own businesses, and you got to start from somewhere, and work your way up. So my goal is to I enjoy seeing other people succeed. That's how I succeed, by seeing others succeed.
That's awesome that you're pouring into your people, and that's important because not all companies do that.
No.
Right.
No,
They
that's
mainly
not
focus
enough.
on their
Right.
company, their organization. They don't focus
Right.
on the people that are contributing to their organization.
And that's a mistake.
That's a
Right.
major
That's a
mistake.
mistake, because if you the only one winning and you at the top, then
Right.
What
you
about
can't
not
sustain
winning.
that.
Right.
You're
You're
not
not
actually
Right.
winning.
If everybody ain't eating, you ain't winning.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
facts.
That's the truth.
So I almost called you Kiara. So Brittany, I had a question, man. It just left my mind. It'll come back.
Okay.
Oh, do you work with CCS providers?
Do I have a CPS provider?
Do you work with CCS providers?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Yeah, I need a caregiver for one of my sons, but we'll talk off camera.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, I should be able to help you, definitely.
Yeah, we'll talk off camera.
That's awesome. You're just such an amazing person that, a lot of people don't take the time to think about that. They don't think, about their employees. The majority of, well, I'm not gonna say the majority because people are doing better these days, but some employers, all they're worried about is their bottom line. They're not worried about the next person's self-development and everything like that. And the difference between you and them is what'll keep you in business.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
what'll keep you with quality caregivers, because when you care about them, they will care about you back.
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about them doing something to the clients or anything like that, because they know that they're cared for, and they know that for one, the majority of us, when we have somebody looking out for us and doing good for us, we're not gonna do anything to to cause backlash on that person. So that's what'll keep you in a good place, in a good space, and in good business, because your employees, they make everything. They
Exactly.
make
Without
your
them,
business.
you don't have a business.
Exactly. So making them, keeping them happy, self-development, all of that, and then you'll probably have someone that won't ever want to leave you.
Right.
You're helping them so much and
Right.
contributing to their life so much. You're a major part of their life.
Exactly. It's about definitely building relationships. So it's definitely the key, even with the clients and the caregivers, is just building relationships.
Well, that's important. And relationships are so important. People don't realize that, though, building those relationship building blocks is trust,
Right.
Definitely.
understanding, because you have to realize your point of view is not like somebody else's. So you building your relationship with your employees, well, friends, because now they become your friends, because you're investing in them. And when people feel like you're investing in them, they actually go the extra mile. I'll take on an extra client.
Right.
I'll go an extra couple of 30 minutes outside of my travel time just to help you out. That's the kind of employee that people should want.
Right.
And then the employer, if you think about your employee, you be like, okay, my employee cares about, I'm gonna get up extra, I'm gonna be there 30 minutes early, I'm gonna have coffee and donuts and kolaches and all this other kind of stuff. So you do extra when you feel like somebody is investing in you and they care about you and they want to see you do well. That makes a difference. But when you don't, you start being late.
Yeah.
You call
No call,
in.
no show.
You call no call, no show.
No call, no show.
Yes.
Right. And those no call, no show, that's a telltale sign. You can really tell when a person is no longer invested in your company.
Absolutely. So I just had an idea because you're inspiring me. So do you plan on just using your travel agency to like make trips together, like with the client and their family, and then have a caregiver go along?
I actually am. Yes.
That would be so cool.
Yes. It's just finding the caregivers that are willing to travel. So
Right.
yes, definitely.
Right. That would be so
That's
awesome
interesting.
because you would want to take your loved one but you would need somebody to help you care for them while you're traveling. That's so awesome.
Yes.
Everybody's about to feel better because you know what, when you travel, you feel better. But
Yes.
when you're going on vacation, the loved one too, the one that needs to care too, they need that vacation too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A different, scene, just different
Environment.
scenery. Yes,
Yes.
looking at different walls, anything, looking out a different window, so it's going to be amazing. So I see mental health taking a really good, a really good future, just like doing better with as far as mental health, just because of this. And I'm so glad you brought it to Houston.
Right. Thank you.
Because it's a big thing, mental health is a big thing, and we've been locked up for a year. It feels like we done a bid.
Right.
So being able to get out there is gonna be therapeutic in so many ways.
Right.
I'm ready to get out there myself, and
Right.
ain't nothing wrong. Well, the government saying nothing wrong with me.
You said the government say, oh, don't be blaming the government.
Well, they say nothing wrong with me, but I mean, I feel like I will do better, just in a different environment, just getting out there. Because, it's been a hard year. It's been a hard year for everybody.
Absolutely.
Very
2020, 21.
Yeah.
2020, twin, as they
Yeah.
say. 2020, twin. 'cause
Absolutely.
yeah.
It was running through.
Yes.
Right.
And then some of it was like, hold my beer, watch this.
Right.
But I think we're on an upward spike, and we'll do better.
Absolutely.
We're already doing better. So
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't keep it in Kentucky.
I know, right?
We glad
Yeah. You stepped out on faith.
You are H-Townian now.
That's right.
You stepped out on faith to take an opportunity that most people probably would have been like,
Would have
okay, I'm
never
gonna stay.
done.
Right.
Yeah, they were like, okay, I'm in Kentucky. I'm gonna start this business,
Right.
and I'm gonna leave it in Kentucky. I'm not gonna venture out to, better cost of living.
Right.
Where did you come to Houston?
I don't know. I came to visit, and then I was like, me and my husband like, we're moving to Houston.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
we're selling the house, and literally within that 1 year, we was
Oh
here.
wow!
Oh, wow.
So y'all just up and
Sold the
wow.
house and just. Yeah.
So y'all just came to visit Houston. There was nothing in particular that made you come
No,
to
we were just
Houston?
kind of like it was the
Let's
vibe.
go to
I'm gonna say
Houston.
the vibe.
Okay,
The
vibe.
Definitely
Come
the
on,
vibe.
Come through vibe.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're a vibe person.
Yes.
Because we
Thank
vibed
you.
instantly.
We did.
I
It's her
was.
energy.
Right.
She
She
has
is
amazing energy.
Thanks.
A sweet spirit. Yeah.
Yes.
Very calming.
Yes.
Yes.
I am.
Very.
And you was nervous.
was.
I told you we were gonna sit here and talk like girlfriends.
But I'm like, you can't be nervous about a business that you created. It's
Right.
your baby,
Right.
so you need to tell the world
Right.
what you have going
Absolutely.
on and
Yeah,
put it
you
out
gotta
there.
promote
So-
your own business so that you can make people know who you are,
Mhm.
and you
It is
put it
so
on the
important.
forefront. It's like you wearing a T-shirt.
Right.
It's my business.
Absolutely.
This is my business.
This is me.
Right.
I offer great and awesome services. I make sure that your parents, your loved ones are taken care of. Yeah, I'm gonna see you on the trip.
Right.
It's all together. Package deal.
Right. You got win-win-win.
Right.
One
Package deal.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna plan the trip and I'm gonna take care of your loved one.
Right.
And I'm gonna make sure that the caregiver is right fit. It's almost like the porridge.
And
That's
it's
right.
definitely a kind
I think that's the
gesture.
most
Yes,
important.
yes.
I think that's the most important part for me. Matching the correct caregiver with the correct people. That's the thing that touched me the most, because I've been a caregiver before, and they don't place you with someone that you might be compatible with. They put you with whoever they feel like they will.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter.
It
Right?
doesn't
You're
matter.
coming
We just
to
need you to work.
And they don't even tell you sometimes who it is. You'll find out when you get there.
You get there.
Right.
Which is not cool because
It's not.
so many black people over the years have had to take care of racists.
Yes.
And
yes.
they
I've
got
seen
a right
TikToks.
they tell, and you calling me, and you know,
But
all
to
this.
experience it is different.
I can
To
imagine.
experience it is definitely different.
And then I'm the
saw a
person
lady
that got to
spit on
take care
another
of
lady.
you. Yeah.
On TikTok.
That nigga
She was
word,
she was saying that word and then spitting on the other lady that was her caregiver.
Oh, she got hands put on her though.
Yeah.
Is that
No,
one that
the
killed
lady was on TikTok. She was just recording, and she just kept recording, saying, "This is what she does to me," and she never did anything back. And the lady was just standing there washing
I
dishes,
remember
and the
that
lady was
one.
just standing,
I do
cussing at her,
remember
spit
that.
on her, and everything. And she didn't do nothing. She didn't even move.
She
Just kept
didn't.
washing dishes.
That's a hostile work environment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
much
It's hostile.
so.
At this point, it's hostile.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't
We're not.
I can't
Right.
I can't do this a lot.
Which, of course, I mean, in her mind, it's a hostile work environment, but she's thinking about her family.
Right, she has to take care of her family.
Right.
When you feel like you have no other means of taking care of your family, sometimes some people put up with things they shouldn't put up with.
Yeah, because not you, not your mama, not your cousin, them, not them people next door, none of them finna spit on me. Absolutely
Right.
not.
Right.
They not finna do
That's so
none of that.
degrading.
not even
It's
your
a
child.
degrading.
No, man.
It's very degrading.
Yes, it is. That's the lowest form of disrespect, period.
Right.
That's
That's
not
not
the lowest, but it's up there.
It's
down.
Yes, and if I had a client like that, we would just have to part ways. And
Right.
you have to be okay with making those decisions, because if not, you're gonna send another caregiver, then another caregiver, and then
It's
another,
gonna
and
keep
then it's-
happening.
exactly.
You're going through all your people
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is never going to be a right fit.
exactly.
And that's gonna make your a bad name for your agency. Like,
Exactly.
don't go over there. They're gonna send you to this crazy
So that's-
barracuda
yes,
person, right?
yes. Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's not acceptable. But I do like the fact that you're able to know, mature enough in your business to know that it's okay to fire clients sometimes.
Right.
And sometimes you have to.
You do.
You know, you don't have to be ugly or anything, but sometimes you do have to fire clients.
It's not a good fit.
Right.
Ooh, y'all, this is deep. I'm telling you, but I'm very glad about it. I'm glad, that it's a means to an end to, the shenanigans that have been happening. Because before, you hear horror stories about people being at home, not being taken care of. When my papa was in the home, my mom was up there every single day, wanting to make sure,
Right. You
she
have
was
to.
visiting my papa, combing his hair, everything like that, just to
You
make
have
sure.
to.
Making sure they're taken care of, because I'm not sure somebody else will.
Right.
That's in this facility.
Right.
I don't know if they really will or will not. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I have to do it.
And then sometimes the facility knows that certain family member
Will
is
do it.
coming.
Will do it.
Yes, and they'll be like, well, make sure you go to such and such room to do this and do. Okay, well, we will, but we still have these other clients to take. But they want you to give back that one person that special treatment, because they know that
The type
family
of
member is
family.
coming. Yeah, but what
Mhm.
about the other families that's not coming for the other
Right,
residents? You
right.
know, they still deserve the same care.
That's on them.
Yeah.
You go see about your people.
Right.
See,
Right.
that's what happens when people be acting a fool when they're young. You're
Right.
getting at home and ain't nobody coming checking for you.
Right.
I'm just saying, y'all.
It's
Planning.
No,
Proper planning.
I trust me, I definitely agree. I feel that way, but at the end of the day, this is a business. So the people that you're hiring here, why are they not tending to all of these people the way that they should be? Because imagine if it was your family member in that
But
business.
that's just the reality of the world we live in. The
Right.
squeaky wheel
I
get
know.
the grease.
Yep.
Period.
I know.
It's just like when black people start tearing up stuff, all of a sudden
Yeah.
black lives do matter. Oh, hold on. Let's
no, not yeah. Now we matter.
Let's
Yeah.
reevaluate what's
Right.
going on.
So I mean, you got to check on your people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
We stayed when my grandmother was in the facility. It was a consistent. Every weekend I was there. Every she wouldn't let us leave. First of all, my grandmother would hold us hostage. She would be taking her little cat naps, and you about to leave? I was like, you woke? I thought you was asleep. No, I was just, she was like, no, I was just, But no,
Yes, you
but
are.
I've been here for like 5 hours. And so my aunt and my mom, when my mom was still alive, she was like, y'all can't leave. And she said, but we just want to go shopping for a second. She's like, y'all don't need to shop anyway, just have a seat. So they would sit back down, they wouldn't leave. And it'd be like 10, 11 o'clock. And she was like, no, y'all can go. But it's time to go to bed now.
Right.
That's the point.
Yeah, you have to be there all the time. They knew us when we walked in the door. And I'm always like that. Even in my son's school, I was like that. They was like, oh yeah, that's AJ mom.
That's how I was at the hospital.
Yeah, I don't play.
When Connor was in that NICU for 3 months, baby, all the nurses, the doctors,
Yeah,
the assistants, the secretaries, receptionists, they knew me.
you gotta make them know who you are.
That's baby David's mom. That's baby David's
Right.
That's Miss David. That's Color's mom.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. You gotta make sure.
You know
I
my
gotta be.
face, you know my name, you know what's going
Absolutely.
on over here.
You know how I'm gonna roll.
Right.
Don't play with me.
Don't play with that one.
So who was in here today? What did the doctor say?
Nurse
this
such and
time, right.
such.
Can I see the chart?
Doctor.
Right.
I need those two.
Right. Can I see the chart?
In this room, please.
'Cause I can
don't even
probably
need to see
read.
it because I'm gonna read it all the way back to you.
Right.
You walk out the door.
Right.
No, ma'am.
This machine do that, and we know all the machines. Baby, let me tell you something.
Shaking on my face.
Right, exactly. Oh, baby, she needs some water.
I'll take care of those.
Miss Unnecessary. Right. You need to have a right quick.
Yeah, and that's being an advocate.
Be an
You gotta be an advocate, and sometimes other people don't have those advocates, and those are so important. That's what my son's teachers and other staff members like. He's an advocate for himself. He actually advocates for other people. You gotta advocate for each other. That's important though.
Yeah, it's
being an
very
advocate.
important.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't speak, who will?
Right.
Nobody's gonna speak for you.
And I'm big on
Especially
that.
if they're not able to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back with travel tea.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle but have less than perfect credit? Look no further than Mi Amigo Motors, offering in-house financing to help you build or reestablish your credit. All vehicles are put through a multi-point inspection, and their award-winning customer service and on-site service center will make your buying experience stress-free. I know you got your stimulus check and it's tax refund season, so stop by Mi Amigo Motors today at 9729 Long Point Road or give them a call at 832-548-5927 to reserve your appointment for their VIP approval. Again, that's 832-548-5927. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
And we're back. So Miss Brittany, tell the audience and ourselves how we can find you on social media.
Okay, so on Facebook, it is Akan Gesture Home Care.
Okay.
On Instagram, it is Akan Gesture Home Care, Akan Gesture _ Home Care.
Okay.
And then also, if you looking for employment, it's www.akangesturehomecare.com, and they can fill out the application on there. Phone number is 832-209-2262.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Yes. Notice she does double background checks, so
If you are into
make
crazy
sure
things.
that on the weekend you're in the right lane on the
Stay
right
inside.
time.
Yeah,
Stay inside. Don't do anything
Don't go
extra
outside.
because she gonna do that random background check and you're gonna be caught.
She wants quality.
Quality, not quantity. Quality.
Quality.
Do you want to sit with us while we do the travel tea and the juicy tea?
Yes.
So now we're gonna have this juicy travel tea from Lisa the Boss Lady.
It's time for travel tea with your girl, Lisa the Boss Lady, the travel boss.
Hi, it's happy Saturday. And guys, you know how I feel about travel. I'm passionate about all things travel, but I'm super passionate about Carnival Cruise Lines. Listen, the Vista went out last Saturday and she is back.
Okay.
The trip went without no bad things happened. It was amazing, and she is leaving out again today.
Oh, wow.
So we are back cruising, y'all. And if I tell you, I am super, super happy. I'm sitting here in my mind trying to think of how I'm gonna get some more time off to give me just a little quick cruise. Just a little 4-day quick cruise out of Galveston City. You know, my job will be like, Miss Phillips, no, you're good on time off.
No more PTO.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but I'm trying, y'all, because I need to be on a cruise ship. Another thing that's happening, and that is seriously happening, the state of Florida did sue the CDC, and they said that it is against HIPAA to ask someone if they were vaccinated or not. So
Thank you, Florida.
cruisers out of Florida do not have to say that they are vaccinated or not. However, if you do not, you must purchase a certain amount of travel insurance.
Okay.
And there are a few other hoops that they make you jump through to not provide vaccination status. Also, the state of Hawaii has decided that they are not going to require PCR testing or anything like that if you are fully vaccinated after July the 19th.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they're the only ones who are doing that so far. So far, you know, as far as traveling, you know, I know people are putting out, oh, you can't travel without being vaccinated. That's absolutely not true. You can still fly anywhere. And if you are fully vaccinated, you still must provide a negative COVID test 72 hours prior to entering the United States.
Oh, wow.
So it does not, you know, if that's the only place that it actually like makes a big old difference. Any other place, you still have to have a negative test, whether you're fully vaccinated or not. And they are not going to do this vaccine passport like they were trying to do. It's been voted out in several different states. So, but as we go forward, you know, people, I mean, we are opening up. We're more safe. I think we're just being more cautious. I think people are just taking more precautions, better precautions as far as, you know, hygiene.
They learn how to wash their hands.
And
From the front to the back.
But they should have, because
They should already know how to do that.
yeah, let me tell you something. I went on a cruise in 2019, and that lady made sure you washed your hands before every meal. Washy, no yummy in your tummy. I kid you not. We would see each other after the cruise and be like, washy, because it's in your head. So you should have already known.
But we learned this in kindergarten.
Exactly.
I mean, seriously.
This was kindergarten status.
Absolutely. But I think that people are actually taking it more seriously now. So as we open up, let's go.
Right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. As soon as I cross the stage, I'm gonna be walking out.
Baby,
That's right. We're going to have a party.
Okay, a big old party.
We have to have a party.
But we're gonna have a party that we can still go work at a congestion.
Right. That girl take it.
We're gonna have a totally legal party. So yeah, y'all, I'm super excited. I'm ready to go. Get out there, get some travel done. It's been a long year in our rooms.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm ready to get out. I was good.
So where are you going to?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
But we're going to Punta Cana in November for a week. We're going to Ocean Blue and Sand. And it's for our anniversary. We'll be married for 2 years on the 27th of November. So we're going from the 27th of November to December the 1st.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be in Punta Cana being all tropical. We're going somewhere on the 31st, but I can't tell y'all. So just watch my page and then you'll find out.
Gotcha.
Well, we're gonna thank Lisa the Boss Lady for that wonderful travel tea. Make sure you listen in next week for travel tea, because I'm sure it's always gonna be juicy. So now we're gonna go to Juicy Tea with T Baby. Hey, this is T Baby, and I'm coming to you with a side of tea, that you discuss in the comfort of your home, that side of Juicy Tea. Hey guys, this is T Baby, and I'm coming with Juicy Tea that I just got on Friday night watching Ready to Love. So I don't know if everybody watches Ready to Love, but if you have an opportunity, you can definitely catch up. But to give you a small snippet of what's going on in there, it's only 2 couples left. They ended the series with 4 couples, but now they're down to 2. And so the 2 that were the lasting long is Liz and Jason. And there is the other couple who is Amber and KG Smooth. And a lot of people know KG Smooth from 102. He does the midnight 9 to 1 Quiet Storm.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave him another opportunity to be on the show, which they usually don't do. They don't bring back anybody from a previous season, but they gave him another opportunity to find love. So the juicy tea is that Kyra wanted Jason to choose her, and she kept bobbing and weaving between Jason and AJ, and then AJ was bobbing and weaving between Kyra and Alexis. And so when Kyra took a 2-week vacation to Dubai, Alexis went in AJ's inbox and said, "Hey, how you doing, boo?" AKA, they went on dates. She took pictures, so she made sure she had a lot of evidence.
And receipts.
She had receipts, so she took pictures of them kissing,
Uh-oh.
and they had relations.
Oh.
She took pictures of that?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
took pictures. So made sure she took pictures of them kissing, and then she took the time to call Kyra on the phone before Kyra came back and told her that they slept together.
Wow. She just made
She just real bold. She real bold, but AJ kept moving away from her during the show because he said she was overly sexual. But then he went along and slept with her, and so Tommy asked, "Which one of these women are you gonna choose? Is it gonna be Kyra or is it gonna be Alexis?" He said, "It's definitely not Alexis." And Alexis was like, "Oh my goodness, she gonna choose me and I just slept with you?" "Yeah, boo, that's all he wanted." And you gave him exactly what he wanted, and you went behind this person's back. And then you call on the phone.
First of all, I'm just gonna have to talk from the peanut gallery. That's why I don't like these type of shows, because they leave it up to the man to choose. First of all, who says I'm gonna choose you?
Right.
So he got to choose between 2 women. Of course, he gonna choose the one he already done had. And it's no shade on her, really, because it's more shade on him.
Right.
Because if you was interested in me, Kyra, then why you sleep with her anyway?
Right.
Just because I'm on vacation. So you ain't no good either.
Right.
We need these shows to be more like reality, because half of us is not choosing these dudes. That's why they on these shows.
Right.
And so you get them on that show.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Because men outnumber women. So they ain't got, women outnumber men. So they don't gotta go on no show. We do.
Right.
So if you look good and you got income, any type of income,
Right.
and you single, you're the problem. Everybody know that. If you a black male, you look good, you got any type of income,
Right.
and you ain't disabled, you are the problem. Because listen,
You disabled
even if you disabled, because I had a friend girl, she was all up in love with this dude. He had one of them. He had one leg, he couldn't drive. Because he lost the driving leg that he lost. But anyway, we're not going to get off the subject. We're not going to get off the subject. The point I'm making is
you can get anybody. It doesn't matter the state you're in.
so why you get to choose?
But
They should be the ones choosing.
right.
I don't like those shows for that reason.
And then you had to come on there twice, so that's 70 you were so wrong.
Well, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. So AJ told the backstory is Kyra and AJ went on a date and it didn't go well. The second date didn't go well. First date, she went on a date with him and was fine. Second date, he ain't had no money.
Oh.
His car got declined.
Oh, no.
So she was,
I'm going to go ahead and go to the bathroom. I know that's right.
so the mistake was giving him another opportunity on the show. And so he was, I saw his feelings in his eyes. When he got ready to send her home, you could see he was about to cry. He really had started falling for Kyra. But Kyra was playing the game to the end. She was trying to stay on the show to the end. She did not want to make a choice, but when Jason decided to make his choice, she was like, "You gonna choose Liz over me? I told you how I feel. I expressed myself to you. Well, you did." And he kept trying to get you to be emotional. You was like a lawyer. You're a lawyer, and you was operating in a lawyer mode. But when you're on them kind of shows, emotions, and you have to be vulnerable. And when you're not, that's when the problem.
I don't like these shows. They make women feel like I gotta fit this mold for this.
Right.
Man. Forget that. If you want an emotional creature, go get one. Okay, there's plenty of them out there. Who is you? That's why I like these type of shows.
We need to make our own show.
We need to make our own show where we choose.
That's right.
Because baby, line them up. And I'm gonna let you know, no, maybe no.
Basically,
you out here lead squad, and you think you gonna have me compete with another chick for you? No, I'm not gonna compete with no other chick for you. You make your choice,
Right.
But they had these women on their show feeling like, oh, I gotta be more like Kelly. Damn Kelly.
Karen.
Damn Kelly.
Yeah.
Sure, if you want Kelly, go get her.
Right.
She available.
Exactly. And you know what? That is absolutely true. But that's true of society. Period. Not just
Society.
not just
Right.
the shows.
Right.
You know, people are wanting to conform to this norm. You can't put me in a box, fam.
Right.
Right.
I don't go in a box.
Right.
There's not a peg that you can. It doesn't work like that. And I'm not scripted.
But see, that's where they make they blow these men's heads up. Have them
Absolutely.
thinking they can tell you need to do this, or I want a woman like this. I want a baby. Don't get her. What you see is what you get.
Right. Pretty much.
Don't think I'm gonna jump through no hoops.
Right.
None. And then the standard is so low for men. They don't even do what they're supposed to do.
Say that again. Repeat.
I mean,
Keep it in
I'm
the bag.
like, you know, how are you going to make a standard when you're not meeting that standard?
Right.
Not even trying to meet that standard.
Got the nerve to say it's your feet done, baby. It's yours. Your whole body need to be done.
Listen.
I've actually had that happen. What you talking about?
Listen.
And we should start at the top.
So you know they have the chat feature on these online dating websites. So in the chat feature, he's like, I like a woman that has her feet done and her nails done. I said, well, I like a man that has a pedicure too, because I don't want your rough feet on me either.
Exactly.
And it's nothing wrong with you.
And you got a whole baby bump.
and you got hangnails and all this
not
other
a
stuff.
baby
No, sir. It's
Dead bod. And not dead.
So he closed the chat box on me, and I was like,
Oh, he closed the
he closed the chat box. I was fine.
His feet must have been ugly.
You know they
They was
never had pedicure.
His wife.
Baby, we can go together.
Exactly.
I'm not sitting
That is a
by
bonding
myself.
thing.
Exactly. Come on, let's go together. Let's have a glass of wine while we at the nail shop. And that's fine. Right. Hello. Come
But
on.
the point is to hold a standard high that you can't even meet.
Right.
Right.
And I think that's always been the misconception, is that their standards are always higher for us. But then when we come and our standards are higher than theirs, and they got a problem, oh, I don't do all that. What?
Right.
I mean, you can open the door. You can pay for dinner. You can take me to the movies. I need you to help me plan today. Don't expect for me to do everything. Because then
And you better look like you going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say, come on, no,
No.
I'm gonna tell you
Go
what's
back in the house.
Right, I'm telling you how to dress. Well, first of all, I don't know. If I have to tell you how to dress, then
We're not
going out.
compatible.
Yeah.
We're not going
But
nowhere.
even if I do see it, you're not going anywhere looking like
Well,
that.
first of all, I'm not going to even see it, because if I see you like that out, we're not having a
Yeah, no, that's
conversation.
not even gonna work.
This not going to even, we're not even going to encounter
But you know,
one another.
it's once they got you already.
That's when they
That's
come
when they try to
right.
And they
They
come
try to
show
trick
up on date night looking like they just rolled out the bed.
And that's happened to me as well.
Go change your
What are you wearing?
Go change your
No, put on that shirt.
I think
I like that one better.
Come on, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one better on you. It's cuter on you.
Right. I stood in my grandmother had a screen door, the storm door. You know, you can lock it, and you can just stand there and watch folks. So a gentleman that I was dating, I'm gonna say gentleman, that I was dating, showed up with no belt, shirt out. I can stand the kids, you know, I mean not the kids, but the shoes that you slip on when you don't have to wear socks. So I said, where you going?
Not when we going out.
What? Them slides.
You absolutely
Not the slides, not the slides, but they would slip on. They were the tennis shoes that you could wear without,
Okay.
you could not wear socks with. But I said, where you going? He said, I'm going with you. No, you're not. I'm standing in the door. I said, no, you're not.
You stood in the door.
I did. The door locked. They were unlocked. Where you going? He was like, we're going to the movies. No, we're not. He was like, what, are you serious? I said, I'm dead serious. I said, we're going to get in this car. You're going to go to your house and you're going to put on the belt. And I'm going to sit in the car while you do this. And he was like, are you serious? And dead serious. Oh, we ain't going. You can leave me here because we're not going to go anywhere.
We're not gonna go
Because
home.
you're representing yourself
And me.
and me.
Because of my choices.
Right. This is
Because they definitely gonna say, well, she made bad like
Exactly. And being that you said that, AJ said that they would make him put on suits. He had to go buy suits to be on the show.
Oh, wow.
But then they would let Joel come in with the shirt open and the jeans on. He was like, wait. So because he got a better chest than me, he get to come however. But they have a certain role that they want you to play with on the reality shows.
Right.
And you realize that you're gonna get, you already gonna get booted off. Like Teresa got booted off. They already knew that they want to keep her because she was plus size. And everybody, I don't like her. We still get chose, boo. Plus size, I always get chose.
I've never had a problem.
That's what I'm saying. We always get chose.
I've not ever been lonely. Not by choice.
I've never been.
I've only been single by choice.
Right, by choice.
Yeah. And I don't get dumped either. So.
Oh,
Did the dumping.
dismiss.
So I don't understand.
I can't relate.
I don't understand.
I can't relate.
I don't get it. I don't understand. What was the issue? Make me understand. Break it down like I'm 2 years old. But I mean, it is it's a stigma, and I thought that it was going away, but it's still there. You still have some people that body shame, some people that
Right.
Want to try to stick to that little Barbie doll, unrealistic expectation. Yeah, but I mean, I will say that we have become better as a society as far as body shaming and stuff. We are better, but we're definitely not where we should be,
Right,
especially
exactly.
with a lot of what people try to say. Oh, that's unhealthy. Before I had surgery, there was nothing wrong with me. I was 337 pounds with no high blood pressure. I was not pre-diabetic. I didn't have any of those issues.
Right.
I chose to have surgery because I didn't want to have those issues
Right.
going into 40 something.
Right.
So I didn't want to start, but it's just a lot of
Okay.
stereotypes and society misleading people.
Exactly.
But
So
that's why you have to be happy with yourself.
we're gonna. This is a long conversation that we
It
can
is.
continuously
It is.
have. But we are at the end of our time, and we want Miss Brittany to again tell us how we can follow you on social media.
So a Kind Gesture Home Care on Facebook, a Kind Gesture _Home Care on Instagram, and the website www.akindgesturehomecare.com.
And we want to thank her for being here, and we're gonna see you guys next week.